We are we're happy to welcome in Todd Starnes to the program this morning. Todd, how are you, my friend?
I'm well, thank you. Good to be on the program.
Well, it's good to have you on the program. Again, speaking of tolerance, you talk about that issue a lot. I was just playing that chant where they chased Milo Yiannopoulos out of a bar in New York City.
Yes, and we were talking about this yesterday in my 3-hour nationally syndicated show, that those who preach tolerance and diversity are normally the least tolerant and diverse of all. I think we certainly have seen that of late, where you have people like, of all people, Kanye West, learning that lesson the hard way, that if you don't ascribe and subscribe to the left's position on things, they'll castigate you and they'll cut you.
Yeah, very true. You've got a piece up right now, I know, on your website about a Baptist Army chaplain who's in trouble apparently for being a Baptist. Is that correct?
That is correct. His name is Chaplain Scott Squires, and he was supposed to lead a marriage retreat. When he found out that one of the couples was a lesbian couple, he had to back out of the retreat because his Baptist doctrine does not permit him to counsel same-sex couples. And so when he did that, the lesbian soldier filed a complaint. Investigators in the Army determined that he actually discriminated twice against this woman. First, by refusing to counsel the married couple in violation of the rules of his religious denomination. And number two, when he actually told the lesbian soldier why he had to back out because of his religious beliefs.
So he didn't tell her she couldn't attend. He just announced that he was not going to be holding the retreat because of his own personal beliefs.
As a matter of fact, he went a step further and found a chaplain who could lead the retreat, who could counsel and minister to same-sex couples. So the question now has to be raised. Outside of the Catholics, by the way, Southern Baptists have the most chaplains in the military.
Right.
Are Southern Baptist chaplains now permitted to serve as chaplains and hold on to the tenets of their religious beliefs?
Well, apparently not. I mean, that's so you had them. Did this get to? Did it get into the courts? I mean, have they charged him with something?
Well, no. This is all handled through the military.
Military, right? Yeah.
He is facing punishment right now. He's been found guilty by these EO, Equal Employment Opportunity investigators. And by the way, these people are holdovers from the Obama years when Christianity was under vicious attack and assault. So the question now is, what sort of punishment will be meted out? This guy, more than 25 years, he served as he served in the Army before becoming a chaplain. Has the Bronze Star, just a very well-respected man, and because he does not support same-sex marriage, now he could be in really hot water and, quite frankly, face the end of his military career.
Well, fortunately, he's got good legal representation, so hopefully they'll fight and protect him on that. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, First Liberty Institute out of Dallas, they do a great job of handling these cases. They're on the mark. And by the way, Franklin Graham, we had him on our show the other day. He is petitioning President Trump directly to intervene and save this guy's career.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. You know, I know you're a big fan of Southern food like I am. Fried chicken is near and dear to my heart. And it could be this Chick-fil-A story never ceases to amaze me how offended people are by the Cathy family. Like every time a new story comes out, they're surprised.
Yeah, the only thing that offends the left more than Jesus is the official chicken of Jesus, which is Chick-fil-A. And I have to tell you, though, the left believes that there's some sort of a nefarious plot to proselytize the city using chicken. And I don't know how they figured out our plot, but the jig is up, So the war of poultry aggression rages on.
Well, honestly, those of us who live north of the Mason-Dixon line, we get discriminated against all the time, because when I walk into a Chick-fil-A, I should be asked, if I ask for tea, they should say, do you want unsweetened tea? Like the assumption should be that I want sweetened tea. When I lived in the South, that was the assumption. If you asked for tea, you were getting sweet tea. You don't get that up the north.
Oh, no. Well, look, over the weekend I was doing a big event with about a half a dozen of our radio affiliates in North Georgia with Ollie North. When I arrived on campus, I was presented 2 gallons of sweet tea.
Well done, too, because in the South, they sweeten the tea with like molasses or something. And even when you get it up north, it's still not the same.
Well, I don't know about molasses. We use good old-fashioned cane sugar where I come from.
There you go. I know when I lived in South Carolina, they had a place that would stir molasses into it. Oh, that was good stuff. Hey, Todd Starnes, listen, I appreciate your time, my friend. At Todd Starnes on Twitter. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, thank you.
All right, buddy, thank you. Appreciate that.